Hi guys, welcome to another video from the Scouring. This time we are once again playing on the new map that was added in the last patch, and we have another 1v1 rank game, this time against Notre King, who was at this time at least second on the ladder. I'm a little bit low right now because I wasn't really playing in the last patch because of the swordsman and warrior spam, but this time we are finally back and we are fighting this really good player, so let's see how it goes. I will try to now definitely provide a little bit more games from this map. I'm not saying purely, but also the free player map got replaced by this one, so we don't have that anymore. Yeah, on the 6 player map I usually don't have any interesting games, and I was lately releasing lots of videos from the 2 player maps, so I think I will definitely now mainly release something from this new map. Also seems like it's really actually pretty nice for really interesting games, so I think we shall have some really nice games to watch in the future. But right now let's get back to this game. We are opening with standard, barracks and sawmill, going for archers. We spawned on this bottom position, which I mentioned in the last video. That is my favorite because I just played it the most, even though I think that the position my opponent has is definitely stronger, yeah, most likely the strongest one on the map, but we'll see. He's opening similarly to me, but going for 2 farms really quickly, one with each peasant. As you can see, I already have sawmill and barracks, while also finishing first farm. Yeah, so now I have 3 buildings. He finished barracks and sawmill later, and yeah, now he also, I mean, he will have second farm sooner, but he doesn't have third peasant here, so I'm not sure if this is actually more effective. Probably doesn't matter too much, to be honest. He might actually have a little bit more effective food gathering in terms of not wasting as many peasants, because now he has 3 there, I have 5. Of course I will have faster food income, but now he has actually a little bit faster food income. But at the same time he had later sawmill and barracks, so I should have more resources, yeah, so not actually sure about that. But I mean, like, more resources that these guys could have returned to gathering sooner. Also I will have faster army. But yeah, we are going for the same strategy as last time, pulling the trolls from the middle for some extra resources. My opponent is scouting a little bit around the map with some warriors, swordsmen, and then he's accumulating more archers at home, probably for defense and neutral kills later. This is pretty easy. You just set up the barracks in the front like this, and then you pull the troll on that. Unfortunately, he came here with the swordsman at the exact right time, and if he was like 1 second quicker, he could have actually killed this troll. It will be pretty random. One of my arrows would probably still shoot him quicker, but it was definitely possible. Now he was pretty lucky. He escaped with 2 HP and saved this swordsman, which also, of course, made it impossible for me to get the resources from him, so this was kinda lucky for him. But I still got the troll kill there, force him away from my base, so I think we are doing really good. I'm already starting to farm the second neutral, while he's only sitting at home with his archers, scouting with swordsmen, but not really getting any other information than that my base is here, which is not too important, to be honest. And I kinda know that he's either on the top or on the left, because we saw the swordsman coming from here, and there is no way he would get there from this position that quickly. I mean, he could through the middle around the trolls, but it's like so improbable that we know basically for sure that he's either on the left or on the top. Oh, we are making another farm because we are a little bit in minus with food, even though stock is looking kinda good. We also have 30 extra food consumed, which is always nice. There's only 5 archers, we have like 8 here, and more at home, so definitely looking really nice. And all those extra resources that I'm getting from all the kills. I already killed 2 trolls, which is huge. Even though with archers you get less resources for the kills, but still it's huge, and it's giving me a huge advantage in terms of the resources. And we are setting up second barracks right now, which I think he cannot afford yet, even though he's kinda close as well. But we killed another camp, the goblins, which he's also now trying to kill, but of course he has way less units, also he doesn't have the levels that I have. So it's just much quicker for me to do that. Here we are farming the bandit camp. What you want to usually do is just bring 1 level 1 archer, so you don't waste too much damage, and bring him right next to the tower, so you scout all the bandits there, and then from far away like this with straight shots you can just farm the bandits either 1 by 1 or just attack move them, doesn't really matter. It's just a filler. Yeah, they are not staying AFK somewhere. They are fighting there. They also won't die usually in a situation like this, especially if you do it with attack move. Then even if some skeletons come, the archers will deal with them. And you are also leveling them up, the archers. You are also eventually gonna kill the bandits for some resources, and during that time you can take care of the other things. If you, for example, are struggling with multitasking a little bit, placing farms, producing units, producing peasants, and at the same time fighting somewhere with decent micromanagement, for example against the goblin archers, then this is definitely a nice filler to send the archers there for a while. But I mean, I wasn't really doing anything important. I was just merely trying to level all of my archers to level 2, which is pretty quick on the bandits. Also kill at least few of them, and now we go with these nice levels for some extra kills. And also now I can pretty safely go around the map. I wasn't sure if he was here, so I wanted to check that from the back. And yes, I was saying it's pretty safe now to go around the map because my army is pretty strong with the levels. If I meet similar army of his units, he'll most likely have maybe like 1 or 2 level 2 archers. Rest of it will be level 1s, and then I can really easily take him down. So that would be definitely really effective. Unfortunately, as you can see, he has a really strong position here. He has 2 barracks really well positioned, protecting him from all possible entrances, and he has lots of archers on top of them. So he actually managed to take out 1 of my archers without of course losing anything since he was on the barracks. So this was a great value for him. I don't know if he already lost something, maybe against some neutrals, but I don't think he lost anything to me. As we said, that one swordsman that scouted him in the beginning escaped on really low HP. So that didn't really work, but we are already accumulating lots of new archers at home. Also made 1 swordsman, so we can take the outpost once we finish all the bandits there. And we just continue going around the map. Here I wasn't really sure what he was doing, since I saw this really strong defense here. I was kind of suspecting him from going expansion on this location, so I wanted to check that. So I just went through the middle and around the map to this location. Even though this is kind of narrow, so if you had like barracks here, that would be really dangerous. But yeah, I don't think he would do that. Then he would have open area into his base here. He also advanced scouts in this location, which is a swordsman. It's a free kill for me, even though he'll find that I am coming to his base. If he would have an expansion there, he most likely wouldn't be able to do anything about my push, and I would still destroy the expansion. But I mean, I wouldn't destroy the building with my archers, but I would kill whatever is there in terms of units. And he also cannot really retreat with the swordsman or anything, so it's just a free kill for me. Here I actually saw that he didn't even clear the camp, which was kinda weird. I'm not sure what he was actually doing, probably just farming the bandits during the whole night. But as you can see now we are split, I wouldn't say split pushing, but split creeping, killing multiple neutrals at the same time. And here I kind of scared him away, even though he had stronger army. He also has some levels there, and he had like double amount of archers as me. But he just saw few archers coming there, so he immediately decided to retreat, which wasn't really necessary. I think he could have killed few of my archers there. And I wouldn't be able to do much about it, so definitely I don't mind this, even though I wouldn't say it was like a misplay. He didn't see what was there. He saw a few archers, for that I had like 20 more behind that, so he escaped. It was just safer, so I think it was played still pretty okay by him. Here will finish finally the last bandit. Capture this with the swordsman, even though I think I'll pull him away actually, because I grouped him into my new group, but eventually I will capture it. My opponent is now farming some wolves in the middle, still leveling up more, but yeah, seems like his kiting is not the best. He's maybe even gonna lose archer here, yeah. Took a lot of damage, but yeah, eventually somehow took the wolves down. We have some scouts here on the sides, not the most effective, it's still pretty close to my base, so if I see something here I won't have much time to react. But yeah, I will try to eventually push it a little bit more in the front. And we are also going for smithy because we saw that it is a really strong defense, potentially the expansion that could be also defended pretty strongly. So I just wanted to go for cannons, or not immediately go for them, but prepare for them, at least have the smithy, maybe get the artillery ability once we get a little bit more resources. But now we are just taking our archers, maybe even both some potions here, or probably not actually, yeah, a few of them, yes, but not too many. And yeah, once again, having scouts on both sides in the front, also took the outpost here, and this swordsman is now going for another outpost. Because I scouted this earlier and I saw that there's only 1 bandit left, so I can easily take that. Now I see him that he killed my archer, but I actually don't have any defense at home, but I was pretty confident that he won't get through all of these camps like that quickly. And since I was already in the middle, I decided to push him right here from the side, and of course he cannot fight me in this situation, so he'll just take the damage while retreating, and I did some nice damage to him and also got a few kills there, so that was really good. Here we are fighting the bandit, as I said, so this outpost should be also ours pretty soon. I could have actually killed this and first of all clear the archers here and mainly clear the outpost so we can take it as well and have just even more control points around the map. But since I have the scout here like this, it's probably fine. He cannot get on me through the middle. Here I managed to snipe one cannon before he was able to use them. Use it actually. Here is another cannon. And also he made a smith in the back, which is really smart because now we can supply his base with more cannons, and I cannot really get onto this location to stop the new cannons from coming on top of the buildings. So even though we managed to clear this, completely destroyed everything on the barracks. Now we even got onto his economy. I just knew that some cannons are shooting me there. Now even another cannon here. I mean, yeah, I could have probably finished it here, but I just didn't know how many cannons there are. It was constantly shooting me, actually killing some archers there, so yeah, now when I look at it from the replay, we could have micromanaged this better, split it into like 4 groups and actually kill the cannons from multiple sides. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. And eventually just push him, but I mean, we just have full map control, lots of resources from the kills. We even killed some peasants there. We know that he doesn't have any units except few cannons, so I think this was totally fine. Yeah, I also have some cannons now at home. I have a ton of archers both at home and in attack. I have 2 outposts, some scouts around the map. I just don't see how this is a bad decision. Yeah, it was safer once again, same as he after the first night retreated here from the middle of the archers, which was a safer option, even though maybe not exactly the best one, but still pretty good. I think it was a similar situation just from my perspective. Yeah, so I think it was still pretty effective. We already have a fort here as well. I'm not sure if he utilized it for anything. Maybe he got the upgrade, but we definitely got the damage upgrade in the sawmill. This is the main reason we went for it. And at this time we already have the artillery upgrade, so we can finally take our cannons to the offense and start sieging him down. Even though I think I won't do it immediately. Now he's even capturing my outpost, so I just knew that he's definitely trying to do something here. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly clear all the neutrals that weren't killed yet, at least in the middle, because it's just the center of the map, which usually both players will be fighting for, so you just want to take that. The last wolves are here. And also I decided to go for an expansion. I also placed at least 3 archers here on the outpost, which should deal with this small army that is trying to capture my outposts. We also still have this scout here, level 2 swordsman, pretty good. And yeah, we actually see that he's setting up 3rd barracks on the right, preparing from some protection, potentially here from the bottom. Now he also has this outpost, yes, so he has really good vision now, good defense, but I'm getting the expansion, which is a huge advantage. And overall I should have a way stronger army. I decided to leave actually quite a decent amount of archers at home, because I didn't have any vision on this side of the map. As I said, I didn't take the outposts in the beginning, and now I didn't want to waste time with that anymore and leave middle. So I just kept 1 archer here for some subtle scouting, and then just left more units at home for protection. He decides to push me here, also it will help with the night defense, so that should be pretty easy. Here we killed the swordsman. I don't know if he saw the expansion or not, probably yes, even though I think during the game I thought that he didn't see it. But they are already going for a push, so he just doesn't have a chance. He would have to already have a decent army that is already pushing here, then maybe, but I would just push him faster anyways. So I think after that 1 push that I did, when I got into his economy, it was probably already GG. But we start sieging him now with the cannons, not the best shots. It did some nice damage to the barracks, a little bit to the cannon, but the archers didn't even get touched. This was a little bit better, still no kills, but decent. It made him retreat with the cannon, but left the squishy archers there. So nice kills for us. Now he came with a cannon, but we managed to snipe it with our archers before he was able to shoot. And now this will be quite interesting, because he started somehow moving with the cannons there on the outpost. There just wasn't too much space for them to move around, and he just didn't shoot me even, yeah, so I managed to kill these cannons without him even firing at me. He would maybe kill like 2 archers, yeah, so it wouldn't matter too much, but it was kinda funny. We are just dealing more and more damage to the barracks. Cannon came, 1 shot, yeah, didn't kill anything. We sniped it out, some skeletons from the back, we killed them, and he just decided to call it GG, which was probably kinda smart, because I already had an expansion, way more units, he didn't have anything more to effectively defend with. Against the cannons, he just didn't have any answer, so this would be GG in a few minutes anyways. So yeah, nice game, 15 minutes, let's check the results. In terms of gold, we gathered over 5,000 more, so that was definitely mainly caused by the economy harassment I did there. Lumber, kinda similar, but we still had a little bit more. We also trained way more units, even though he was producing more cannons, but to be honest, I also had a decent amount of cannons in the end. I also had way more cannons at home that I didn't even bring here yet. So yeah, just based on more resources, also kill loss ratio really good. More neutral kills, so overall we had way more resources, which resulted in way more units, and also of course more buildings, which was better infrastructure, and not necessarily faster production. He actually had 3 barracks in the end, and a smithy. Well, I had only 2 barracks and smithy, but he made the expansion there, and we had way more farms, so I think that was probably the main reason why we had more buildings. Overall, we should probably have way more units at one time there. Also, we had more peasants with the expansion, so just overall, everything needed more buildings, more units, more resources. But everything was fortunately on our side, so really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something from this game, and yeah, once again, definitely let me know what you think about the new map. I'm pretty enjoying it really much, so definitely will see more videos from it soon. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care, guys.